The evil eye is something many people fear, yet few truly understand. You may have felt sudden heaviness, unexplained stress, or unexpected setbacks, and wondered why everything changed so quickly. Islam teaches that Nazar is real, but it also gives us powerful guidance to protect ourselves. In this video, we uncover the truth about the evil eye, the wisdom taught by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and the spiritual tools every believer should use to stay safe and strong. The evil eye is acknowledged in Islam as a genuine spiritual harm that can affect a person's physical, emotional, and material well-being. It occurs when someone looks at another with envy or admiration without remembering Allah, and that gaze carries a negative impact by Allah's permission. The evil eye is not superstition. It is a reality affirmed through authentic teachings. It can influence aspects of a person's life in ways that feel sudden, unexpected, or unexplainable. Islam teaches that envy is a powerful force when it settles in the heart, and it can manifest through a single look. The evil eye reminds us of the importance of purifying our hearts from jealousy and guarding our interactions with humility and gratitude. Recognizing its existence encourages believers to be mindful of their intentions and to remember that every blessing should be attributed to Allah, who is the true protector and source of all goodness. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam clearly taught that the evil eye has real effects and should not be taken lightly. He emphasized that many people suffer harm because of envy, and he urged believers to seek Allah's protection regularly. His teachings highlight that the evil eye is not caused by the gaze itself, but by the spiritual impact that accompanies jealousy or uncontrolled admiration. The Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam instructed the Ummah to acknowledge its existence so they remain spiritually aware and cautious in their interactions. He also guided companions to safeguard their blessings by saying words of remembrance and expressing gratitude whenever they admired something, whether in themselves or others. Through his guidance, Muslims learn that prevention begins with remembering Allah in moments of admiration and maintaining sincerity in the heart. His teachings encourage believers to be mindful. The signs of the evil eye can appear in different forms, often affecting a person suddenly and without a clear medical or logical explanation. A common indication is a noticeable drop in energy, motivation, or emotional stability, especially when these changes occur abruptly. People may experience ongoing fatigue or heaviness that does not improve with rest. Another sign is the unexpected disruption of daily life, such as repeated obstacles, lost opportunities, or constant misunderstandings without any obvious reason. Physical symptoms can also arise, including headaches, unexplained pains, or changes in appetite and sleep patterns. Children may become unusually irritable or restless. Sometimes a person's belongings, work progress, or relationships begin to weaken in surprising ways. These signs do not confirm the evil eye on their own, but they alert a person to pay attention to their spiritual state. Awareness helps individuals turn to Allah with calmness, reflection, and renewed trust in His guidance. Islam offers clear and powerful methods of protection that strengthen the heart and create a spiritual shield around a believer. Reciting ayat al-kursi brings immense security because it affirms Allah's absolute authority over the heavens and the earth, reminding the soul that no form of harm can overpower His command. Similarly, Surah al-Falaq teaches believers to seek refuge from every hidden force that intends harm, including envy that comes through the evil eye. Surah an-Nas focuses on seeking protection from whispered negativity that affects a person's thoughts and emotions. These verses, when recited with understanding and sincerity, create a barrier that weakens any negative influence. They also help a believer maintain a calm and focused heart, which is essential in resisting spiritual disturbances. Consistency in reciting these protections builds a habit of turning to Allah before fear or anxiety takes root, allowing the believer to walk through life with confidence and inner peace. One of the strongest protections taught in Islam against the evil eye is the dua, in which a believer seeks refuge in the perfect words of Allah from every harmful creature, hidden force, and negative influence. This supplication carries deep meaning because it calls upon the complete and flawless power of Allah's speech, which nothing in creation can surpass. When a person recites this dua with sincerity, they are placing themselves under divine protection that extends beyond what the eye can see or the mind can predict. It is a reminder that spiritual harm often works silently, but Allah's safeguarding is constant and comprehensive. This dua also nurtures a sense of calm, helping the heart detach from fear and rely fully on Allah. By reciting it regularly, especially during moments of uncertainty or discomfort, a believer strengthens their spiritual resilience. The practice becomes a source of comfort, reinforcing the understanding that Allah's words alone are enough to repel any unseen harm. Turning to Allah through dhikr is one of the most effective ways to restore spiritual balance and protect the heart from negativity. Dhikr softens the soul, removes inner heaviness, and brings a sense of clarity that helps a believer recognize and resist harmful influences. By consistently remembering Allah, a person strengthens their connection with Him and creates an internal state that discourages envy, fear, and anxiety from taking root. This practice also encourages mindfulness, reminding a believer to remain present and aware of their thoughts and emotions. Purifying intentions is equally important, as many forms of spiritual harm are rooted in the unseen effects of jealousy or insincerity. When a person approaches life with sincerity, gratitude, and humility, they naturally distance themselves from environments where envy grows. Maintaining pure intentions aligns the heart with righteousness and invites Allah's mercy. Together, dhikr and sincere intentions create a strong, continuous layer of spiritual protection that keeps a believer grounded and guided. Believing that harm only occurs by the will of Allah brings deep comfort and stability to the heart. This understanding shifts a person's focus from fear of the creation to trust in the Creator, who controls every outcome with wisdom. When a believer faces unexpected hardships, they remember that nothing reaches them unless Allah has allowed it for a purpose that ultimately benefits their soul. This mindset transforms challenges into opportunities for growth rather than sources of despair. Every test a believer experiences has the potential to raise their rank, cleanse their sins, and draw them closer to Allah. When a person responds with patience, prayer, and reliance on Allah, they earn rewards far greater than the difficulty they endured. This perspective strengthens faith and reduces the emotional burden of trials. By trusting in Allah's plan, a believer learns to face adversity with calmness and conviction, knowing that divine protection and mercy are always near. Understanding the evil eye and seeking Allah's protection empowers every believer to live with peace and confidence. May Allah keep you and your loved ones safe from all harm, strengthen your faith, and bless you with barakah in every aspect of life. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Interior Deen for more spiritual guidance. Comment below with the dua you recite for protection. And let's inspire each other with remembrance of Allah.